Wednesday. Today we want to talk about onboarding new team members, operations or sales. It does not matter. Every single one of you should have an onboarding checklist. In that onboarding checklist, I've already gone through the entire process of interviewing them, deciding if we're going to bring them on the team. Now we've made the offer, we bring them on the team. What do? Well, you need to have your favorite books that you want them to read. 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, if it's the Fred Factor, whatever books that you have as a team culture, make sure you have them on the checklist. Number 2, I ask that every single one of you start building an onboarding library. So you want to know how to use your CRM. Well, go in and record it. You can use Camtasia. There's a lot of other products that you can use to record and walk people through your processes. Go through how to be able to fill out your local MLS for new agents. You also want to go through and record your buyer presentations, your listing presentations, your follow-up calls. All of those can be recorded. You can use 1-800-conference call. It's free. freeconferencecalling.com. It's free. So you can get a free conference line and have agents call into it, and that will record your call. You can use that as a training library at a future date. What we do is we don't go through this checklist. We don't go through an onboarding process. And then we're going to say, oh, I forgot to show you that. Or your agent's going to be like, well, you never told me that. With an onboarding checklist, they can never say that again. Because if you fill it out correctly, it'll have the processes, the dates that are due, who they need to talk to get the training, and then that person signs off on it, and then your new hire signs off on it that they learned it. So we put that into their file. When they say, well, I didn't know that, you can say, well, look, Angela showed you that, and this is the date that you signed off on it. Anthony showed you this is the date that he signed off on it, and you signed off on it. So there's no more of that, I didn't know. No, it's that you didn't remember. Big, big difference. With an onboarding process checklist, it will keep you fine-tuned on what you need to do instead of doing a little bit here and a little bit there. It will speed up the training process. And another thing is if you have a training library, and that's either videos or of audios. A lot of people say, well, I can't start because I have to give my notice and it's going to take me 2 weeks. Great. In the meantime, listen to these. In the meantime, watch this. In the meantime, read this. And you can speed up that process. Okay? So make sure you have an onboarding checklist. And make sure that you have your audios, your videos, your books, anything you want them to read, policies, procedures, everything else on there, and you can speed it up, and quicker to the phone means quicker to the paycheck. Okay? Happy Wednesday, God bless, and I'll talk to you next week.